All right, everybody, we all know how to protect our possessions from criminals, but how do you protect your online information from cyber criminals? And what happens to your credit score if you don't? Well, it's a growing problem in America, and unless you take action, you could be the next victim. Take a look at this. Every 2 seconds, identity theft strikes a new victim. And each year, around 1 in 15 people become a victim of identity fraud. That's 16.7 million people in America alone. Year after year, the cost of identity fraud amounts to over $17 billion. Regular social media users on platforms like Facebook and Instagram face a 46% higher risk of fraud than those not active on social networks. It takes most victims of identity theft 3 months to find out what's happening, but 16% don't find out for 3 years. Well, everybody, here to help us protect our identities from theft is the founder of Ashton Henry Financial. Please welcome Ashton Henry. Welcome back to the show, man.
Thank you, Steve.
Is it really that easy for your information to fall into the wrong hands?
Absolutely, Steve. You know, so many people aren't aware that their information is easily stolen on the web. And what happens a lot of times is that people don't realize they go to get cars, apartments, they go to school. Their information is literally everywhere. And identity thieves can have access to the information if they don't have any type of protection. So it's a very, very serious issue here in the United States.
Yeah, how can your credit rating be affected as a result of identity
Well, your credit
theft?
can be affected dramatically with identity theft. What happens is once someone steals your identity, they can go open accounts in your name. They can run up your credit cards, create clone accounts as well. And what would happen once your credit card balances go over 30%, then your scores are going to drop. Now, at Ashton Henry Financial, we're able to help people protect their identity and make sure that doesn't happen, because once that happens, you know, identity theft is a serious issue. It takes a long time for people to even find out that their identity was stolen. So not only do we help people with their identity, we also monitor their credit. If someone pulls their credit, we'll get alerts. And we also have a credit attorney on hand. If they have any kind of financial issues, we can actually help them in case of identity theft and even in the case of debt collectors calling them and harassing them.
Okay, we got someone in the audience with a question on this very subject. Where's Alex?
Hi, Steve. Hi, Ashton. So recently, my identity was stolen online, and they ran up business cards in my name, and my credit score was completely ruined. How can I begin to restore my credit?
First thing that you want to do is establish new lines of credit. So you can open a secure credit card or even a small loan. You can also piggyback on one of your family members that might have a credit card with a high limit and a low balance. And you also want to make sure that you pay your bills on time and you keep your credit card balances low to establish new lines of credit. So I've had situations where clients, someone stole their identity, took out a house in their name, cars in their name. I had one client that actually had a 700 credit score. Someone stole his identity, credit dropped to 400. We actually able to help him. Now his credit is back in the 800s. Moving forward, you know, we will put a lock on your credit so no one will be able to do that to you. Moving forward, especially when you have a higher credit score, you're more susceptible to get your identity stolen, because now they can actually take your credit and go apply for things. And if you don't have any type of protection on there, typically most people don't find out until years later when they themselves try to go open accounts.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna steal your credit if you got a 400. So let me ask you a question. Could you help her?
Absolutely. So, Alex, definitely want to connect with you and offer you the services so we can help you take care of the situation with your identity theft, walk you through the process. Our program is going to help you walk you through the process step by step so you can get control and put your credit back in a great place.
Thank you.
Now, Ashton, you've got this new book coming out. It's called The Chemistry of Credit that addresses all these topics. Tell us about that.
Great. You know, Chemistry of Credit, I actually, you know, put my life's work into this book. I simplified credit so that people can have a better understanding of credit, because it could be really complicated for most people. I even have a chapter in there that deals specifically with identity theft. So the book was written to help people have a better understanding of credit, how to maintain their credit score, how to build their credit score, and how to deal with different situations, whether it be a bankruptcy that they might be dealing with. The book would explain everything. I simplified the book so that even my 7-year-old could actually tell you about credit. And to also leverage the book to build a legacy for yourself and your family, because your credit, it has power and has a lot of weight behind it, so you can actually get access to the things that you want with the best interest rates possible, so you can keep more of your hard-earned dollars in your household.
If you want to learn how to build and protect your credit, you need to read Ashton's book. It's called The Chemistry of Credit. And all you got to do is head over to AshtonHenryFinancial.com to get more information. This is a smart guy, folks. I'm telling you, you ought to check it out. We'll be right back. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're going to enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.